Good morning, everyone. My name is Ann Gilbert. I'm the Director of Programs for CanDo MS, and we wanted to welcome you to our very first Newly Diagnosis Step Up to Your New Diagnosis program here at the Shepherd Center in Atlanta. I want to thank you all for spending your Saturday morning with us and taking the time to spend it here with CanDo MS and with the Shepherd Center. We are incredibly excited about today's program. Not only do we get to spend it here with you in person, but we're also streaming live virtually to all over the world. And we have about 400 people that are registered to join us virtually from the comfort of their own home. So welcome everyone who's out there joining us from home. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. We hope you find this to be an engaging and interactive experience. This is the first virtual program that CanDo has done. And we just think that with the world of technology and being able to share these resources with so many people is a great opportunity. So thank you for that. With our virtual conference today, we're going to be asking some polling questions throughout the presentations. And so for those of you at home, please engage with us, interact with us, chat with your community, chat with our presenters, ask questions. And we want this to be as engaging and as interactive for you as we can. So we are excited to be here today. We wanted to talk a little bit about CanDo MS with you. Are you all familiar with CanDo? Raise of hands. Yeah, we're based out in Colorado, and we are a national nonprofit that delivers health and wellness education programs for people living with MS and for their support partners. I think a lot of you might be familiar with our webinars, our in-person programs, but we are here today to provide some and share some wellness resources with you. So as we deliver our health and wellness programs, our focus is to really bring you, the person with MS, and the support partner into the center of our circle, and to surround you with a multidisciplinary wellness and healthcare team, which includes neurologists, nurses, rehab specialists, psychologists, mental health professionals, speech language pathologists, and dietitians. And we truly believe that in order to live a full, well, and healthy life, that it's not just about one piece of the puzzle, but it's about bringing everything together. And we do this by surrounding you and introducing you to the healthcare team. Does anyone familiar with who this person is? Jimmy Huga. Yay, one person. Jimmy Huga founded CanDo MS back about 35 years ago. He was an Olympic skier, and he was actually the first U.S. skier to medal in the Olympics back in 1964. A few years after his Olympic win, he was diagnosed with MS. And back then, MS was very obscure, and all the doctors told him to stay at home and preserve his energy and to just rest. And if you can imagine, for an Olympian, that's really hard to do. But he followed doctor's orders. And what he realized is that he wasn't feeling good and he didn't feel healthy. And so he decided to kind of go against the grain and take things into his own hands. And he created an exercise plan for himself. And he started exercising a little bit each day and eating a healthy diet. And what he learned was that he was feeling better and his MS symptoms seemed to get better. And so he wanted to share this with the rest of the MS community. And so he founded CanDo Multiple Sclerosis. And that's how we were all brought here today. And so it was his vision that for everyone living with MS, that they can live healthy and active lifestyles. And so we hope that through today's presentations and through some of the resources that you can access from CanDo, that you as well can live a healthy and active lifestyle. These are some of the programs that we offer. I highly encourage you to go to our website and look at what programs are going to be in your area. Thank you for being here for this program. We have a monthly webinar series that's on the second Tuesday of every month. We do that in partnership with the National MS Society. And we have a lot of great online resources. So check it out on our website. All of our webinars are archived and you can access them there. Including this virtual conference, we are streaming live and it's also recorded and it'll be archived on our website. So for all of you here and for everybody that's viewing from home, you'll be able to access these presentations and these recordings for the next 5 months through our website. So if you miss anything, no worries, you can come back and visit. So This here is our wellness diagram that shares with you the 6 different dimensions of wellness. And all of our programs and the resources that we share are about these dimensions of wellness. And we feel that to be full and healthy and happy, to be able to focus on each one of these dimensions of wellness. Throughout the day, you'll be hearing about these different dimensions of wellness and really get to understand how each one impacts your life, and maybe how you might need to focus on one or more of these areas more closely. So we're going to talk about work and home, emotional well-being, cognitive well-being, relationships, and communication today. And so before we get started, I want to introduce our staff with you that you'll get to meet. We have Megan Byer, who is a neuropsychologist from Johns Hopkins, Anna Berry, a physical therapist from right here at Shepherd, Peggy Crawford, a health psychologist from Maine. We have Christina Forster, who is an MS navigator from the National MS Society. She's going to be talking about employment with you. And also Tracy Walker, who's also from Shepherd Center and a nurse practitioner. Kirsten Kiefer is here. She's with Can Do MS. We're again excited to be here and support you in this program. We have a lot of information to cover today. We've got 5 topics. Each session is 45 minutes long, and we really want to be able to keep on track with our schedule. So I know there's a lot of questions that you might have. So please, if you can hold your questions until the end of each session, we will save 5 to 10 minutes at the end for Q&A. So please jot down your questions, and we'll try to get to them at the end. For the virtual participants out there, please remember to chat with us. You can chat in your questions, and we'll also address those questions at the end of each presentation. If we don't get to all of them, we will be saving 15 minutes at the end of today with our panel of speakers to answer the rest of your questions. So we want to stay engaged and we want to stay on time so that we can let you enjoy the rest of your weekend. With that being said, I know that many of you have received some pre-surveys. We would love it if you can complete those pre-surveys for us today and give it to one of our staff members. And then, of course, from you that are viewing us from home, there is a link to access those surveys. If you can click that link and fill out that survey for us, that'd be great. It really helps us to improve on our programs and see how impactful this program's been for you. And then lastly, I thank our sponsors that have been able to bring this program to you. We've got some exhibitors and sponsors here at Shepherd, and please visit them during your breaks and during lunch. And then, of course, for those of you viewing at home, we have a virtual exhibit hall. So we hope that you're able to visit and kind of visit with our virtual exhibit hall during our breaks. And with that, I'm excited to introduce Tracy Walker to start off our program on the basics of MS. And Tracy, again, she is a nurse practitioner here with Shepherd Center, and we're very lucky to have you, Tracy.